So while I was getting the oil changed on my XR, my salesman buddy asked me if I'd be interested in putting a couple of miles on the R1200R, which of course I was. So we'll do a quick walk around on this 2018 model. Although I've ridden these before, I'm not overly familiar with the model or the changes that took place for 2018. So we'll just start with some general observations. Of course, it's a boxer engine, which means it's smooth and reliable, but maybe is a tick down on power. Definitely sitting a little more forward on this bike, so maybe we should call this a super sport tourer. Definitely not in full race posture, but comfortable enough to take it out on some longer rides, which we're definitely not doing today. So the controls, ergonomics, seat, rider position are all pretty comfortable and typical BMW. If you don't know what that means, you've spent too much of your life riding crap motorcycles and should get down to your local dealer immediately and take a test ride. One area where all, or almost all, of BMWs shine is suspension and handling. Virtually every road around Milwaukee is pure crap after these horrific winters that we experience, resembling more of an obstacle course rather than an actual road. The worst of it is, our tax dollars actually are supposed to be fixing these roads, which actually never happens. You might think this is camera stabilization doing all this, but for as rough as this road is, it's still a pretty smooth ride. The engine provides plenty of power and torque, and it's likely way more than you're ever going to be able to handle. So for all the touchscreens and new bike trickery these new motorcycles have, this one's a bit of a throwback. A small digital display and a couple of analog gauges thrown in as well. But everything's there, and sometimes it's pretty nice to see less. Riding a BMW motorcycle is always a fun experience, and you would know this except for the fact that you still live at home, don't have a job, and can't get a girlfriend. Or boyfriend in your case. Either way, we can trace most of your problems back to the fact that you don't ride motorcycles and therefore have a degenerative condition known as low testosterone level. Let me enlighten you on something. It's not going to go up playing World of Warcraft, Nintendo, or whatever else it is you clowns sit yourself in front of the TV of and do all weekend. But I can tell you that it will get better if you get yourself outside, if you pull yourself up off the couch, quit stuffing Twinkies down your throat, and go out and buy a motorcycle. I can't help that you're genetically inferior. I can't help that you get turned down by virtually every female you approach. I can't even help the fact that your mom wants to throw you out on your head because despite your college education, you're still unwilling to work. AOC. I do have some good news though. I'm willing to help. Call me anytime you need a free insult, or are feeling especially good about yourself, and need to get kicked in the butt. I'm always here to help. That is all.